Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another edition of Soccer As We Like It, the Man United director, the channel for United fans and football fans. As you know, today was Europa League game for Man United, game three in the group stage of Europa League fixtures. And United went away to AC Omonia, Omonia, however you want to pronounce it, and won by 3 goals to 2. But it wasn't all that easy, as United, as we know, always make an easy thing difficult than it actually is. Right, United started with the full squad. Casemiro started, Ronaldo starting. They had the lineup. The lineup started with De Gea, Malaysia, Delo, um, what's his name? Lindelof and Martinez backline. In the midfield, it was Casemiro, Ericsson, and Bruno Fernandes. On the left was Sancho, uh, Anthony, and Ronaldo. But when they started, they were wasteful. They had 72% possession of this game, but they just could not find the net. The goalkeeper was making beautiful saves. United could not score. They penned Omonia into their own half, but they just could not find a way. But a bad pass from Sancho to Malaysia from a corner kick. Malaysia couldn't get the ball, a breakaway, and the home team were on the lead. The fans went wild. It was flags, green and white everywhere. And you thought they had just won the league. This was the team that came seventh in the league. They only qualified to the Europa League for winning the Cypriot Cup, which they haven't won in a long time. Just give me a little bit of back history of how they got into this tournament. So, in actual fact, they shouldn't have been in that tournament if they didn't win the Cypriot Cup. If they had not won the Cypriot Cup, they would play in the Europa Conference League, where teams like West Ham are. Anyway, we digress and go back to the game. So, at 1-0 down with only 14 minutes into the second half, United had penned them but could not. They were wasteful in front of goal. Ronaldo missing chances, players missing chances. But this game knew we all thought something has to give here. Something has got to give. So changes were made. Sancho came off. He had an absolute poor game today. Absolutely a poor game. Then Rashford came on. As soon as Rashford came on, no more than 8 minutes, he made a beautiful impact. Apparently, he scored a very beautiful goal as soon as he came on. It was literally his second touch of the game, and United were back 1-1. That was beautiful. But this is the situation here. So when Rashford made it 1-1, things started to change. Then another change was made. It was a beautiful pass from Bruno for 50 yards, and Rashford ran onto it and was able to slot the ball in beautifully. Ronaldo had another chance to score his 700th league goal, but unfortunately, it did not happen. He missed another chance. Ronaldo could have got a hat trick easily. Is it due to sharpness, lack of confidence, or the keeper just been having a great day, or Ronaldo having a bad day? You can mention every single thing, but it could have been that. If you're watching our video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're about 100 from 200 subscribers, 3,200. So if you can subscribe to our channel to help us grow to that 200 and be to pass up to joining in that community and supporting this channel, thank you very much. So Eric Ten Hag changed things in the second half. He brought on Rashford. As you saw, Rashford made an impact literally immediately. About 8 minutes into the second half, we were 1-1. And at that point, they penned AC Omonia further and further back. It was 72% to 28% possession. They rode their luck. Honestly, they should have been smashed. This team is an equivalent of a second tier team in English league, which would be like not the championship, this Division One, which is the league under the championship, which is two leagues behind the Premier League. That's the level they're at. But hey, you could only beat what they put in front of you, right? And they played in front of a fully loaded, charged crowd of Cypriots. They were ready to try and. They're being managed by Neil Lennon, who played for Leicester City back in the day. He used to manage Celtic. So as we can proceed, we saw that there was a quick break, and Man United's corner ended with Kareem, and they scored. It was just one of those situations that United were caught napping. But when Rashford made it 1-1, then Martial made it 2-1, a nice pass, interchange of passes between himself and Rashford. Then the third goal scored by Rashford, who was actually the man of the match. A good shot, cross from Ronaldo, and it was tapped him at the far post by Rashford. Dalot had a good game. He put a ball on the post from 6 yards. Ronaldo hit the post. It's like he was screaming to the heavens. We all wanted him to score, but it just wasn't his day. So hopefully, I think the starting people on Sunday are going to be Anthony, Martial, and Sancho. I think Ronaldo come in. Casemiro played very well. He was solid at the back. When McTominay came in, we considered the second goal, but it's not McTominay's fault. So I'm gonna give the player ratings for the thing. If this was a survey which was done earlier in the day, let me bring that up for you. No, I'm gonna read it out. So David De Gea 6. That was an average of what everyone said. I did a poll of from on WhatsApp, on Twitter, and my WhatsApp chats, and tell me what. So the average, we just averaged them from everything. It averaged to 6. Gallo 6, Lindelof 6, Martinez 7, solid at the back again. Malaysia 5, Casemiro 6, Ericsson didn't have a great game 5, Anthony 6. There was one pass he made. I don't know why he passed it behind the player. Fernandez 6.5, Sancho 5 had a poor game, Ronaldo 6, and the subs Martial 7, Rashford 9, not Martial getting the man of the match, Fred 6, and McTominay 6. So the worst players today were Malaysia and Sancho. They really struggled, and Ericsson, they really struggled. Sancho really was out of all. He was out of all sorts today. I don't know what's wrong with Sancho these days. He's been struggling lately. I don't know what's going on, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? But hopefully it get better. We got Everton on Sunday. Hopefully we'll be ready for that game, because that's not going to be an easy game at all under no circumstances. You know what I mean? But it's been good. Rashford, man of the match. Good job. Did good job. So he gets a 8 out of 10. Fans gave him a 9. I'll give him an 8 because he didn't play the full game. He scored 2 goals. You know what? I'll give him 8.5. People say, Tim, you're being strict. No, 8.5. So what did they rate Eric Ten Hag for? The selection today, the substitutions, and the tactics he did. On the substitutions, he was given a 9 because the 2 subs he brought on, they scored. Tactics today, I think the players mentally recovered, so we give him a 7. Selection, the team selection today, starting Casemiro and Ronaldo, was a strong lineup, so we give him 8 for that. So his average marks, 8, 7, and 9 out of scale of 30, he gets a 26, a 25, which ain't too bad, you know what I mean? So he gets we average that out, he gets a 7.5 out of 10. So not bad. The whole team performance collectively, what they performed today, how they recovered, how they went down a goal, how they considered a second goal, they didn't keep a clean sheet. We're going to give them a 7 as well for the whole team performance. So yes, that's the player ratings. If you didn't hear it, go play back. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm Tim Russell, the host of this channel. But feel free to drop your comments. Feel free to follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TUMBLER, Facebook, and don't forget to follow us on Spotify. You know, when you're driving home, in the gym, just click on your Spotify and listen to our fan reactions and our fan chats, our virtual chats with fans. We have this virtual fans whereby fans are interacted. We talk about games, we talk about scenarios. We're gonna have a big one on Saturday. I'm not gonna let the cat out of the bag just yet, but nearer the time I will confirm what we're going to be doing on Saturday. But don't forget to subscribe. That will really help this channel grow by just hitting the subscribe button. It takes you just 5 seconds to hit the subscribe button and help us get to 3,200. That's our next target. So thank you very much. Man United 3, Omonia 2. United move on. Game 3, 3 points, 3 goals. Can't complain. Bob's your uncle, and the job being done. I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you around.